Great, so welcome back, and this is question number 242, and it's called valid anagram. So here we're given two strings, S and T, and we just want to see whether or not they're anagrams. So an anagram is just a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase using all the original letters exactly once. So here we're just given a rearrangement of the word anagram. So naturally, they're anagrams of each other. But here, because rat and car can't make each other if you rearrange them, we know that they're non-anagram. And so we'll want to check first the length of them, because if the lengths don't match, then naturally you can't form the other words because you'll be missing characters. And then also we want to see if they contain the same characters, because if they have the same length and they contain the same characters, then they're an anagram. Otherwise, they're not. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So for this, we're going to make use of a direct access array. These are really useful when dealing with kind of questions with the letters in it, because it's a static number of, it's a static size array of just 26, small amount. So we can use a direct access array for a constant time lookup. And so why don't we go ahead and make that? So int, we'll just call this array. It'll be 26 in size because that's the number of letters in the alphabet. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a first for loop iterating through the letter S here, or the string called S. So I is equal to 0 while it's less than the length of S. And we're just iterating by 1 each time. And then so here we're going to just loop through S, and we're just going to append to our direct access array. And so a direct access array, what that means is that we're going to put the letter A, which is the first letter in the alphabet, in the first index of the array, and we're just incrementing each time we see the letter A. And then for the letter N, we'll set it, I don't know what, maybe if N's the 12th letter in the alphabet or something, we'll put it in that index. So here, why don't we go ahead and do that? So array, we'll do at s dot the character at I, and we'll just increment it by 1 each time it sees it. Okay, and so now we're going to add another for loop and do the exact opposite with T, where we'll decrement by 1. So I'll just copy this over, loop through T. So we have to consider the length of T, the character at I again, but then we're considering T. And so next we're just going to return true if it makes it through the entire array, and we're going to return false here if this value is less than 0. Oh, and we want to be decrementing, sorry. And so because we're decrementing each time, say in this case, we see here we decrement by 1, and if it's a negative number, that means we never incremented it in the first for loop. And so we know that, okay, the first string never even contained the letter C, and so it's not an anagram. So if this is less than 0, then we want to return false. I'll just put it here. And otherwise, we want to return true. And so the final case that we want to consider is that their lengths don't match. And so this is our first thing that we want to look at. So, say this was A, B, and this was just the letter A, their lengths don't match, so they can't be an anagram. So if s.length does not equal the length of T, we want to just return false. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that. Oh, let's see. S.character at. So we also want to minus it by 97, which is the integer equivalent of the ASCII character A. You could also just do A here. So let's see here. Character at A. And then here as well. Oh. Great, so let's go ahead and run that. Awesome, and success. Let's submit it again. And success. So yeah, I hope that helped, and good luck with the rest of your algorithms. Thank you.